The desert never kept secrets for long, but that night, under the cloak of 1,000 stars, the wind whispered one it would hold on to forever. Samuel Reed was a cowboy who had seen more sunsets than smiles, a man made of dust, scars, and silence. He rode through the Arizona canyons with nothing but his horse, a Winchester, and a heart heavy from years of war and loss. The year was 1886. The land was divided, not just by rivers and mountains, but by blood and history. He had no intention of staying when he rode into Apache territory that night, seeking water, shelter, and maybe a moment of peace. That's when he found her. Her name was Ayanna. She stood by the fire like a spirit the flames themselves adored. Her eyes were fierce yet soft, her presence commanding yet gentle. She was the daughter of an Apache healer, known for her bravery and kindness. When Samuel stumbled into her camp, wounded and half delirious from dehydration, she didn't ask who he was, she simply helped. For days she tended his wounds, speaking little, letting the silence between them bloom into understanding. The way she moved, the way she watched the stars, everything about her reminded him that the world wasn't just about surviving. It was about feeling alive again. When the moon rose full and golden, casting its light over the canyon, something unspoken passed between them. That night they shared warmth, not just of bodies, but of souls that had wandered too long in loneliness. It wasn't lust that drove them. It was the rare recognition of two broken hearts finding a rhythm in each other's silence. Before dawn, he promised he would return, but the world had other plans. Soldiers came, the tribe scattered, and Ayanna disappeared like smoke into the morning wind. Samuel searched, but the desert swallowed every trail. Months passed. The memory of her haunted him, her voice, her touch, the promise that somehow felt unfinished. Then one stormy evening 9 months after that night, a rider from the nearby settlement came pounding at his door. "You'd better come, cowboy," the man said breathlessly. "There's something out there you need to see." Samuel rode through the rain, his heart pounding with dread and hope. When he arrived at the edge of the canyon, he saw Ayanna standing there, holding something wrapped in deerskin. But it wasn't a normal child. The baby's cry echoed across the cliffs, strong and deep, and even the wind seemed to still. The boy had eyes like burning amber and a strange mark over his chest, a swirling symbol that looked like it was carved by lightning. Ayanna looked exhausted but proud. "He is yours, Samuel," she said softly. "And he is more than either of us," she told him. The elders believed the child was touched by the spirits that he carried, the strength of both the Apache and the white man, destined to bring peace to a land that had only known war. Samuel didn't know what to believe, but when the child opened his eyes and gripped his finger, something inside him shifted. He felt a purpose he hadn't known since before the battles, before the blood. Years went by, and the boy grew faster than anyone had expected. By age 5, he could tame wild horses with a whisper and shoot straighter than most grown men. The tribe called him Tocho, Mountain Lion, because of the power in his stance and the calm in his eyes. Rumors spread across territories about a child born of two worlds, one who could call eagles down from the sky and silence feuds with a single word. Samuel stayed by Ayanna's side, protecting them, teaching Tocho the cowboy's way, while Ayanna taught him the Apache spirit. Together they became legend, but legends draw danger like fire draws moths. One day soldiers came again, this time not for land, but for the child they'd heard about. They feared him, called him unnatural, and wanted to take him away for study. Samuel stood in their path, rifle in hand, knowing this was the moment everything he had run from would come crashing back. "You'll have to go through me," he said. The desert wind rose, swirling dust around them like ghosts of the past. Before the first shot rang out, Tocho stepped forward, calm and fearless. "No," he said in a voice deeper than his age. "The spirits say no more blood." Lightning cracked across the sky, striking the canyon wall. The earth shook, sending the soldiers scrambling in terror. When the dust settled, they were gone. That night, Samuel sat beside the fire again, Ayanna at his side, Tocho sleeping between them. He realized that one night of compassion had created something greater than he could ever imagine, a bridge between worlds, a future born from forgiveness. "Maybe this is what I was riding toward all along," he whispered. Yana smiled faintly. "The spirits never make mistakes," she said. The stars shimmered above them, brighter than ever, as if the heavens themselves were keeping watch over what had begun that fateful night. Samuel had come to the desert seeking water and rest, but what he found was redemption. The boy, the woman, and the legend that followed became a story told across campfires and cattle trails for generations, a reminder that even in the harshest lands, love can plant roots deeper than hate. And as the wind carried their laughter across the canyon, the old cowboy finally knew peace.